皆さんこんにちは。ジャパンリスペクト TV へようこそ。旅先で偶然出会い、恋人同士になったある YouTuber のカップルがアジア旅行へ出発することになりました。彼らが最初の目的として選んだのは中国です。しかし、自分たちがこれまで信じてきた常識とはあまりにもかけ離れたこの国の現実に、二人はすっかり戸惑ってしまいます。どこへ行っても至るところに設置されている監視カメラの数々にただただ混乱するばかりでした。
I don't know if you can see, but there is like 10 different cameras up there on the road. There is cameras everywhere here. It's quite intimidating because the amount of police checkpoints and police in this area is crazy. And they have these big police buses. Don't know what they are, but just got our metro tickets. One of the issues we've had with the metro is we always have to go to the person because when we use the machines, it asks for ID and we don't have Chinese ID, obviously. So if you are a foreigner, you have to go to the person most of the time. One of the crazy things about the metro here is that there's safety metro officers in almost every carriage here in Beijing. And there was some guy sitting on the floor and he clicked record on his little camera thing and then recorded him and said something to him. I don't know if it was get up, but it really was quite a weird circumstance. I don't know why, but yeah, there's a lot of safety officers everywhere.
そんな中、この YouTuber カップルはネット上で万里の長城で一泊できるという魅力的なツアーを見つけ購入することにします。非常に高額なツアーでしたが、一生に一度の貴重な体験になるはずだと思い切って申し込んだのです。
Dinner, it is finally time to head up to the Great Wall once again and camp on the Great Wall. Now, this isn't a very common thing, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be the only ones up there camping on the wall. So we're a little bit nervous, but I mean, it's going to be pretty sick, isn't it? Not many people can say they've camped on the Great Wall of China.
Here we go. Let's go camp. Oh wow, I think we're taking this up the Great Wall.
Wow.
Yeah, in we get.
Oh, better take my bag off. That's going to unbalance me.
ところが、いざ万里の長城へ向かおうとすると、宿泊先の宿のおばさんが突然バイクを持ち出してきて、これに乗ってと指示してきます。実はこのツアー、宿のおばさんが裏で違法に運営しているものだったのです。
We are literally on this little motorbike tuk-tuk thing, heading to the wall.
I'm guessing these are our camping stuff? Like
Yeah.
our sleeping bags and mats?
I think so. It is quite steep now because we're getting the bike up most of the way. So we've got to walk whilst our bags and the sleeping stuff is being brought up for us.
It's going to be a bit creepy, I feel like, being the only ones around.
Should only take about 15 minutes from this spot as we got driven most of the way. But up here, we're going to be camping in one of the watchtowers, or I think maybe next to the watchtower. But let's see. Here we are. We've reached our watchtower for the night. This is where we're going to be sleeping. We're sleeping inside there, I think.
This feels a little bit surreal. Right now our guide has left us and we are alone on the Great Wall of China. And there's not even a whisper of anyone nearby. And it's only getting darker.
This is where we're sleeping tonight. Inside a watchtower of the Great Wall of China.
Anyway guys, we're going to watch Ted Lasso right now and we will see you in the morning.
そして翌朝早く、誰かがテントを乱暴に引っ張る音で、二人は驚いて目を覚ましました。外に出てみると、そこにはツアーを手配したあのおばさんと、共産党員らしき見知らぬ男性の姿がありました。
実は、あの場所でテントを張って宿泊することは厳格に禁止されており、おばさんは観光客からお金を受け取って、違法にこのようなツアーをこっそり開催していたのです。そんな裏事情など全く知る由もなかった YouTuber の二人は、ただただ戸惑い、唖然とするしかありませんでした。
I just woke up. It's about 10 minutes before sunrise, and then our tour guide comes up and starts like telling us to get out the tent basically, and has taken our tent away. It's a little bit confusing because we were hoping for a nice peaceful sunrise, but it's just the guide and a friend just yapping away, taking down our tent.
They're talking so loud, like we just want to enjoy this peaceful moment to ourselves.
Luckily, I managed to get a couple of videos before she ripped it down. And we said we'd bring it down to her, but maybe some policy or something, they had to get rid of it right now. And it's not even 5 a.m. at the moment. So a bit of a shocker waking up because we literally woke up like 5 minutes ago.
Are they even allowed to have it?
Yeah, it really makes me think that this is not supposed to happen. It feels a little bit like they shouldn't be here.
It's a bit dodgy and weird, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it really is.
China is a very different culture. It's very different from lots of other places you'll travel, maybe a little bit similar to Vietnam and the Far East, but it is different. Things like queue jumping was a big thing. We were a little bit shocked at times. People would just cut in front of you and wouldn't even realize you're there. The other things is like spitting in public is a very common thing. We were very shocked walking through cities. People are spitting everywhere. I think it's just something to do with the Chinese medicine and clearing your throat or whatever, but it was a little bit of a shock, and it's just like, okay, wasn't expecting that, but that's how they do it in China. Something we didn't actually face, but other people were telling us about this. If you're staying in an apartment or a small hotel or guest house and they're not used to taking international tourists, then you actually have to register with the local police. Normally the hotel or hostel will do this for you, but in some small cases, you're gonna have to register it yourself. And I think you just have to go to the police station.
口に合わない食事や、常に誰かに監視されているような息苦しいストレス。そんな過酷な日々を2週間も耐え抜いた彼らは、すっかり疲れ果ててしまい、もう早く帰国したいと考えていました。しかし、日本の地で友友人と会う約束をしていたため、仕方なく次の目的地である日本へと向かいます。
So we are in Shibuya now, which is like the crazy town, and we're about to meet a couple of our friends who are here in Tokyo as well. So we're going to go meet them at the middle of Shibuya Crossing, which is like, you know, the
busiest crossway in the world. I'm really, really excited for this food, I think.
Man, you just walked into it. This is a sushi train restaurant. Here we go.
So we have these little iPad screens to choose our sushi.
Look at all the menu options. There's so much. You can even get dessert, fruit, alcohol, soft drinks. Whose is this? Oh yeah, this is mine. Here we go. Woohoo!
Look at that.
Look at that. Beauty. So each one of these is 130 yen. How good is that?
4 for 2, right?
For two, which is under £1. That's like 80p, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's gone for it all. Is it good?
All good.
130 yen well spent. I've got more coming. Here we go. Look at that. That's a bit different.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, you have to make sure you accept it as well. Josh just ordered loads of food.
By accident.
How much have you ordered?
Too much. It just keeps coming.
You've got so many plates.
I didn't order that one. It just appeared.
Oh.
Oh, you can actually do sushi. Better luck than it.
So we just finished that sushi restaurant. Honestly, it is so much fun.
We just found an arcade, so we're gonna go try out some games. It's so bright in here.
Which one should I go for?
Anyone you can get.
This one. It's... Go on, go on, go on! Go on! Come on, come on! I've got him! I've got him!
Please, please, please.
No way!
Oh my god.
No! I thought I had him! I'm going again. Another 60p.
Oh no.
No! Go!
Oh my god.
Bring it on! We won! We beat the guys! What have we just found?
There's these little vending machines, and I think basically you press it and you pay, and then you go inside the restaurant and you figure out, and they give you your food. Like, it's just ready. Should we try it?
Let's give it a go. Shrimp salmon and some shrimp, wonton, ramen.
I'm gonna try this one. Is this for us already? Wow, we literally ordered and the guy came out. It's like checking it. I have absolutely no idea what I ordered. I just clicked on one because there was a queue behind me and I felt pressure.
So our ramen just arrived. This is a wonton noodle ramen and it looks so good. We've got a couple of eggs, some pork. Portions look really big.
This is actually so good. That ramen was so good. Mine was sort of like citrony with like a bit of pork and the eggs, even though I don't like eggs, and the noodles was so good.
I am now like super full, and it cost 980 Japanese yen each, and it was so cool, like putting it into the machine and stuff. Highly recommend checking those kind of things out.
ところが日本に到着すると、これまでのストレスが嘘のように、二人は心から楽しい2週間を満喫し、無事に母国へと帰国しました。そして動画の最後には、これから日本を訪れる外国人観光客に向けて、あるアドバイスを残しています。
I wish I knew before I visited Japan. From experience, there's definitely things you should know before even setting foot in the country of Japan. This country is so culturally unique and different from anywhere else I've been, and that's partly due to its geographical location and being isolated from everyone else. Number one, in no particular order, and that is do not tip. In Japan, it is not accustomed to tip, unlike America where it's pretty much forced. In Japan, if you tip, then it's actually considered a little bit rude. Japanese people are very polite, and even if you get really good customer service, they're not expecting a tip. It's just not in the custom, in the culture in Japan. You see all the time in the UK, but it's not culturally acceptable in Japan, and that is eating and drinking whilst walking. In the UK, we're running around doing all these bits at once, but in Japan, when you're eating, you have to stand or sit to eat and drink. You're also not allowed to eat on public transport, which to be fair, makes sense. Even walking around eating a little bit of a chocolate bar is considered not really acceptable. Just something to keep in mind when you're in Japan. Now, number 8, one of our best friends when we're in Japan, because we were on a budget, and that is the convenience stores. You get 7-Elevens, you get Family Marts, you get Lawson's. 7-Elevens are probably the best ones in my opinion. The great thing about 7-Elevens in Japan compared to other countries is that they have really fresh 7-Eleven meals, and so you can heat it up in the microwave and you honestly get like incredible udon noodles, fried rice, all these incredible things, and I highly recommend it if you are on a budget. Convenience stores in the big cities are pretty much on every street. There are so many, and it's just a very easy way to get a quick meal if you don't want to go into a restaurant. Use the ATMs in the 7-Eleven because they have the best exchange fees, and honestly the 7-Eleven's everywhere, so you will never be far from them. Something which really surprised me is that you can't smoke anywhere in Japan. You have to go into these designated smoking rooms or smoking areas where everyone's smoking together. It's just something to know if you are a smoker. I'm personally not a smoker, just something to know. It's also quite interesting. One of the big reasons Amelia and I wanted to go to Japan is because of the food, and honestly the food is unreal. It is really good, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it as much as we did. Now, some recommendations is try and use the local restaurants because sometimes these are the best ones. They're cooking everything fresh, everything is just really good. Something quite surprising is that when you're on the metro, it is completely silent. It's like so ridiculous because often you're super tight, little sardines with everyone around you and everyone is dead silent. And it actually says you're not allowed to use your mobile phone for a call, not for messaging, on the metro. So that's not allowed in Japan, and just kind of be respectful and follow what everyone else is doing. Even coming from somewhere like London where, you know, you get a little bit of chatter, but it's known for being not that talkative. In Japan, Tokyo, Osaka, it is silent. It's just mind-blowing. It might be a bit of a surprise to you, but that is when you're in a restaurant, you might hear a lot of this. And slurping in Japan is actually considered polite, and it means that your noodles or your ramen or whatever you're eating is actually really good. And so if you're eating noodles, don't worry about giving a good old slurp because you're going to be hearing a lot of people around you doing the same. Obviously in London it's probably considered a bit unpleasant and a bit rude, but in Japan, completely fine, and just go with it, join in with the culture. The other thing is, once you're done in Japan, the often custom thing to do is to tidy away your food and your drinks so that it's ready for the next person. Unless you're in like a really fancy restaurant, then yeah, they'll obviously take it away for you. But yeah, most places, cheaper places, you take your food and your drinks away. The very last thing that I wish I knew before visiting Japan, and that is go to Mount Fuji. But not just that, make sure you don't just take a day trip, but you spend time in the Fuji area. It is honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. The snow-capped mountain of Fuji is just stunning. And if you want to spend more time in the Japanese countryside, then I recommend staying around there, seeing the different spots. There's even a waterfall you can go see. It's honestly brilliant, and I couldn't recommend it enough. Mount Fuji was one of my highlights in Japan. Now, one of the most common ways to see Mount Fuji is the fast day trips from Tokyo. But if you have more time, then I really recommend just going to Mount Fuji and spending a few days in the area.
さて、皆さんはこれから日本へやってくる外国人の方々に伝えておきたいアドバイスは何かありますか？ぜひコメント欄で皆さんのご意見を教えてくださいね。
この動画が少しでも面白いと感じていただけたら、ジャパンリスペクト TV のチャンネル登録と高評価をぜひお願いいたします。それでは本日も最後までご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました。